Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview on a Wednesday, December 2nd, 2015. Traders, great to be with you early in the morning in Thailand. Currently, believe it or not, it is 6 a.m. It is 1800 hours on Wall Street. Yes, traders, we are doing this very early this morning due to the fact I have an appointment this morning that I must go to with immigration, and I need to be there by 7:30 my time. That's usually when I'm starting, and I don't know if I'll be back in time. So let's get started. Great to be with you. Coming to you, like I said, live from Pattaya, Thailand. Pitch black outside, sun just about ready to pop out. So I don't know what the day is going to look like, but looking forward to. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Please come visit us at fxclearing.com. All right, traders, let's get moving. Got 6 currency charts to look at with some trade plans and analysis. And let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006. In 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career in the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later, came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday to celebrate my retirement. Well, I have to tell you, I'm in my 8th year here in Thailand, and I absolutely love Asia, love trading the Asia time zone. It is just absolutely awesome. It's just like a regular day's work. Early in the morning, late at night, go to sleep. Absolutely wonderful. And with today's advances, it is great. With iPhones and iPads, you can basically trade on the run, as long as you have internet. All right, traders, I'm always looking for opportunities and probabilities to be profitable in my trades, and the way to do that is I look at fundamentals, what's coming out, what I should be aware of, and I don't trade the numbers. However, I do trade the results, and if it's in the trend and everything matches up, I'll be more than happy to enter the trade about 40 minutes after the news is released. I do look at charts. I'm a technician. I love looking at candlestick patterns, price action, price structure. And I use my Fibonacci tool quite a bit, as you know, and I use pivots. And so I'm always looking at price action and what we can expect as time progresses through our trading day. A lot of data this week, quite a seesaw day yesterday. Dollar lost some strength. A lot of these pairs have pulled back, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Traders, let's get to the legal stuff. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex market. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's head over to news and commentary. Let's look at how the markets closed. All right, on Wall Street, the Dow 30 closed up positive 0.95%. The S&P 500 closed positive 1.07%. The Nasdaq closed up positive 0.93%. Green day on Wall Street as that has closed. Let's take a look at the Eurozone. Let's see what's happening. The DAX closed negative 1.06%. The FTSE 100 out of London closed positive 0.62%. The CAC 40 out of Paris is negative 0.87%. And the Euro Stock 50 out of Frankfurt is negative 0.68%. All right, let's take a look at Asia now. We only have one country that's open at the current time. It's, like I said, it's quite early in the morning in Thailand. So the Nikkei 225 closed yesterday positive 1.34%. However, the S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is open and is currently negative 0.09%. And they do have data in the Asia session. We'll get to that in just a moment. The China A50 closed positive at 0.60%. The Hang Seng out of Hong Kong closed positive 1.75%, and the Kospi out of Seoul closed positive 1.80%. So good stuff on that. Let's take a look at the economic calendar and see what we got going on there. Okay, so in about, it's going to be 18:30 hours on Wall Street. RBA Governor Stevens speaks. That's a medium impact news event. So keep an eye on that. And at 0130 GMT, we've got Aussie GDP year-on-year high impact big news event, 7:30 a.m. in Thailand. 19:30 hours on Wall Street when that is out, and also we have GDP quarter on quarter at the same time. And in London today, we have the Euro CPI year on year high impact news event. And we have today, because it's NFP week, we have ADP non-farm employment change out of the US, and that is going to be at 8:15 a.m. on Wall Street, and it'll be 20:15 in Thailand. And we also have Fed Chair Yellen speaks today at 8:30 a.m. in Wall Street, and it is 20:30 hours in Bangkok. Wow, busy day today, my friends. We have also, for those of you who trade oil, we do have crude oil inventories. Comes out at 10:30 a.m. on Wall Street, and it'll be 22:30 hours in Thailand. For those of you who are in Asia, can figure out what time that is in your time zone. So that's what's going on in the economic calendar. I will say the calendar is quite full today. Commentary is the dollar got weak yesterday on some data that came out during the day, and a lot of these pairs have pulled back, and that is good news for us. So yesterday was a pullback day, and hopefully today is a continuation day, and we'll continue in the trend. So what am I talking about? Let's head over to the charts and take a look. Okay, here's the euro dollar, right? Never got our trade yesterday, but however, this pulled up. I stuck a horizontal line of resistance up on the top of the chart, and I placed a trend line. So what we want price to break this trend line and then retest it and then come back down. And we're looking to sell this at 1.0624, and we're looking to take profit at the S1 pivot, support 1 pivot, at 1.0584. Now you're saying, William, we've got a problem. We got a pivot point and a 200 exponential moving average. You are correct, and that is going to be a problem. We're going to get a bounce there. You can look left of the chart. You can see we have a little bit of price action there, but it has reacted. Now, it's not a lot. It's not like it's going across the whole chart. So I'm thinking we're going to get a bounce, and it's going to come through it and continue down. So I'm concerned about it, but I'm not like it's going to ruin the trade. I don't think it's going to ruin the trade. I think it's going to continue through it, and we'll get down to the bigger support, like I said, at 1.0584 to take profit. Nice trade on the euro today if we can get price action to work for us. All right, let's take a look at the pound. The pound jumped up yesterday and basically came back down. Now it's sitting at this daily pivot point, 200 exponential moving average. It's below the daily pivot point, so that's resistance. And we just want to enter this at 1.5074, and we want to take profit at 1.500, or I would go like 49.90 and take profit there and get out of this trade. It's a nice trade, and we can really do well in this if this price action works for us. So we just need the dollar strength to kick back in here and bring this back down to our side. And the U.S. session has a couple of things, but not a lot. So the dollar has some possibilities of gaining, and Wall Street closed on the green yesterday. So apparently the dollar is still strong, but didn't show us yesterday in the charts. And I finished my day at about 10 a.m. on Wall Street, and that was 2,200 hours in Bangkok. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, man, really making this move to the upside, just continues. It's back at this R1, just under the R2. I did put a range in here, and you can see resistance here. This is the R1. Let's see if we can get below this R1 with a close, and at 0.7312, we're going to sell it. We'll take it all the way down to the S1 pivot at 0.7248, and I think that's a nice trade. We got a lot of support there with that 200 exponential moving average and our EA support line there. But most importantly, if you take a look at this chart, traders, this is a wide open space here. There's not a lot of price action here for this to come down. So this has a nice move to the downside. This has made its run. Probably took a lot of stops out here on this bullish Aussie. I'm not buying the Aussie, folks. I don't care where it goes. I am bearish in the Aussie. The daily chart does not say we are near a change of trend, and we just want to sell this, okay? And that's what's going on with the Aussie. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie, my buddy, my friend, and what a great pair to trade. Traders, if you took my recommendation yesterday, you did very well in the Euro Aussie. This just continues to head to the downside. And, we're just looking for a nice 38.2 pullback on this fib because they put a fib on here. And we want to sell this at 1.4552, and we're going to bring it back down to support to 1.4497. Nice 60 pip trade. Very easy, not hard. You can actually set a limit order for this and then just take it down. I mean, it's real easy. Where you place your stop, that's something you have to figure out. I would stick my stop right above that daily R1 if it was me. You got to give this room to breathe, but we don't want to give it too much room, right? So, the trade's either going to work or it's not going to work. But we need to get back up to our entry at 1.4552. If it goes up to R1, that's even better. We'll sell it from there. So anywhere above the 38.2, that's a great place to sell. All right, let's take a look at the euro yen. Euro yen's been acting a little funky in the last day. It's been a little bit bullish, and it goes bearish. However, I put this wedge in here, and this is like ready to do really a big breakout to the downside. I think resistance is not holding, and the bears are coming in and they're taking over. And we want to sell this at 130.55, and we'll get out at 130.25. So this is only a 25 pip trade, folks. 23 pip trade. So you got to be careful with this one because we're going to get a bounce at that daily pivot point. My best suggestion to you is I'd put this on the sidelines and wait. You might wait till like London lunch before you'd enter this trade. I would wait unless something comes out of the JPY today, or they do a stimulus, or they do anything. I would wait on this. This does not look like a good trade at the moment. We got a lot of indecision in this wedge, and I'm not ready to jump in this wagon right at the moment. To be honest with you, I hope it breaks to the upside again and comes back all the way up to that wick at the top of that green trend line and sell it from there. But we'll see. It's early in the day, so we'll take a look at it. But it's definitely not on my top of my list to take this trade. All right, let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. Really nice. This is in a range. You can see I marked it on the chart. It's only a 22 pip range, my friends. It's not a lot, but we're stuck in the middle of it. So we have two trades. One, this comes back up to the top of the range. We get a bearish candlestick formation. We sell it. My trade plan is let's get below the daily pivot and retest it and prove to me you want to head to the downside, and we'll get in there at 0.6646, and our first exit will be 0.6589, and that's where we'll take profit at the 200 exponential moving average. I expect we're going to get a bounce there, but if you got some strong momentum and it's moving nicely, I would just take some profits and let this baby ride, and maybe we can get all the way down to 65.20, right? Below the S2 pivot, which is at, 63.45, and we'll get down to that S2 pivot, and we'll get out there. So we're going to milk this for everything it's got if we can get this to head to the downside. This is a bearish pair, folks. I know on this 30 chart it's bullish, but if you look at any higher time frame, it is bearish. Please keep that in mind. Well, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs, my friends. Great to be with you on a Wednesday, hump day, middle of the trading week. Excited and ready to go. A lot of data coming out this week. NFP Friday coming up. So busy. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilda, I'd like to thank you for joining me and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading. And please come visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, have a great trading day, and we'll catch you next time in about 24 hours. We'll see you then, traders. Have a great day. Take care now. And always remember to trade smart and not hard. See you now. Bye-bye.